Toss time of KCC T10 Elite Championship. NCM Al-Hazri taking on Kuwait Swedish. We're joined here with both the captains, and to oversee the toss we have our match official Mr. Mohammad Aslam with us. It is going to be the captain of Kuwait Swedish to spin the coin, and Aslam will call. Ship. Aslam.
We're gonna bat first.
And the news from the toss is NCM Al-Hazri winning it and deciding to have a bat first. We have a look at both the teams. First up, Kuwait Swedish, led by to signal start of play. Here we go, the first delivery from Yasin to Nawaf. Swings at it and he's cleaned him up. The very first delivery, Yasin Patel picks up a wicket. Excellent start for Kuwait Swedish. They pick up their first wicket in the very first delivery. In fact, that knocked off the top of the off stump of Nawaf. Quicker delivery, looks to go for the big one through the onside. The chase as a boundary comes in for Aslam. That's a good strike from him, fetching that from the middle stump. Looks to go across again, and that's a good strike from Aslam. Has he got the distance there? And that seems like a six from Aslam's bat. Was down the leg side. Aslam getting into a very good position, and in fact, looked like it was down the leg side. That was a good delivery. Nimish. Swing and a miss has struck him on the pad, and the question was asked. The umpire raises his finger, and that's gonna did strike Shiraz on the pad there. There's the decision from the umpire, Mohammad Aslam, and he's got it right. New batsman Manjula Prasan on strike. Short pace delivery, and he deposits that for a terrific strike. Good start to a very good position, and he strikes it well to pick up a boundary. Good confident hit that from Manjula. Just one. Looks to go for that switch hit. Hasn't got off the bat there. Didn't quite come off, took the edge, was in the air, and a good catch taken by the fieldsman. Idris, a decent over from him. 2 runs and a wicket, and that's cleaned up. Hassan with a beautiful delivery, and 4 overs completed here. And the scorecard for NCM Al-Hazri. That was a That's a good strike through the offside. Chase on. The fielder will not be able to get there. That's a very quality stroke from Manjula Prasan. He tried to get that stroke going on a few occasions earlier on. Didn't quite get it off the bat. This time around, plays it very nicely all along the. Is that a wicket? In fact, the umpire is referred to the TV umpire upstairs. And there you go, another wicket goes down for NCM Al-Hazri, looks like. And this time around it's going to be Nasir Hussain who has to take the long walk back. That is a direct hit from the fieldsman there, brilliantly done. And there's the red light coming in. There's the replay there, strikes it on the full towards the long on region. Ali Zahiruddin was very slow to start off, and there you go, that rip from him. That's cleaned him up. What a delivery that is from Adnan Idris to go for NCM Al-Hazri. The new batsman Akram walks in at number 8 for NCM Al-Hazri. There's that delivery from Adnan Idris going on quicker. That's a good strike. Has he played that towards the fielder in the long off? Yes, he has. Ali Zahiruddin from 13 deliveries. There's that delivery from Riaz, rolling his finger over the ball. Didn't quite come on to the middle of the bat, and that's a very good take from Ali Zahiruddin. Goes for a flashy stroke. Has he found the fielder in the deep? That's a very good take from Yasin Patel. That's a very good take from Yasin. Bangs in shot off the top edge there, and that will race away to the boundary ropes from Akram's bat. He's got a boundary, even though it didn't quite come off where he intended the ball to be going into, but that is enough for his team to get a boundary. Slower through the air, and that's a good catch. That is a smart piece of work from Nimish Ridmika. He saw the batsman. That's a good strike, and that might be runs for Ahmed Mirza. Good strike, that is to get an important boundary for his team. The score moves on to 56 now. One bound from Ahmed Mirza to target the onside and find the boundary ropes. That's played uppishly. We'll go straight to the fielder there. Chance here, fumble, and that's going to be end of the inning for NCM Al-Hazri. And for NCM Al-Hazri with 57 runs on the board. The slower one there, Ahmed Mirza, playing it straight to the fielder. It didn't quite take off as Adnan wanted that single. Parvinder does the rest to take off the 57 runs, losing all their 10 wickets in 8.3 overs. Excellent to give away just 5 runs. Yasin 2 overs, 17 runs and 2 wickets. The deep mid wicket, the 2 men in the deep for Adnan Idris. And he goes for a powerful strike through the offside and into the boundary ropes there. Gets going after he bowled a brilliant spell to pick up 3 wickets, and the first delivery from Adnan being picked from outside the off stump. That's a good strike from Ali Zahiruddin. Has that gone the distance? Yes, it seems like, and that's going to be a maximum of the middle, and that goes sailing over the boundary ropes for a maximum. Needs to chase down, and they're off to a good start already. Shot of length, and that's been deposited, and that's going to be another maximum from Ali Zahiruddin, even though it didn't. And that had the distance to go over the fieldsman. Second maximum for Ali Zahiruddin. And that's over the infield. Is it Hasanullah getting to it and holds on to a good one there? Not able to keep that along the ground. Was in the air, and Hasan takes a very good catch. There's that wicket taking a quicker one from Adnan. Hasan banging his head very. Labnawal to Adnan Idris. Bangs in shot, and he goes for the big one here. Clean strike from Adnan, and that's going to be a maximum. Adnan goes big with a clean strike. Score moves on to 23 runs here for Labnawal. 3 deliveries gone. 7 runs off the over. This time Usman Ghani gets under that and deposits that for a huge 6. What a hit that was. That has gone. The score moves on to 30 runs for Kuwait Swedish. What a powerful strike that was, and that kept sailing. Looks to go for that powerful strike along the ground. He's played it well all along the ground towards the mid-wicket region, and with been a dominating performance from this quality team, and they've again dominated the proceedings here. Not a very big score they're chasing, but they're Adnan to bowl is over number 2, and that's cleaned up. Adnan Idris looks like it is going to be Mohammad Faisal to join the captain out there at the centre. Surely kept a bit low. That's a good strike from the captain Usman Ghani. Banged and shot by Adnan. He goes through the offside. 40 run mark. They move on to 42 now. Kuwait Swedish over number 3 this. Slower through the air, and he's gone over the mid-on fieldsman, and that's going to be a boundary for Usman Ghani. 48 for the loss of 2 wickets for Kuwait Swedish. That's a good strike from Usman. keeping his eyes on the ball. Over number 4, this 10 required for Kuwait Swedish, and he goes for the big one, and he's connected that, and that's going to go out of the park for a maximum. And that the 50 runs Swedish as they move on to 54 here. 4 runs away from a victory now. Dominating performance has been by Kuwait Swedish against NCM Al Hajri. And that's going to be a wicket here. Mohammad Aslam is celebrating that with his glove work as Mohammad Aslam picks up a wicket of Usman Ghani. There's that comedy of errors and wickets. Faisal on strike. He goes for that powerful strike. Will find the fielder in the deep, seems like, and that's going to be another wicket for Kuwait Swedish. Ahmed Mirza is the man who holds on to a good catch after Faisal's departure to join Asanka, with 2 runs still required for Kuwait Swedish. Ahmed Mirza with a good take in the long one. There he goes. Good strike from Yasin, and that's a boundary to finish off the proceedings. Just one was required. What's the boundary ropes there? Convincing victory that for Kuwait Swedish as the handshake's gone at the centre. Good performance of Kuwait Swedish. Win this comfortably. The handshakes out. Presentation, a dominating performance there from Kuwait Swedish against NCM Al Hajri. To give away the man of the match award, we have our match official, Mr. Mohammad Aslam, with us. The standout performance coming in from a very talented all-rounder for Kuwait Swedish, bowling a splendid spell of 2 overs, giving away just 5 runs and picking up 3 wickets, and then at the top of the order coming in and getting a quick fire 12 runs as well, wins him the man of the match award. That is Adnan Idris to come up and collect the man of the match award from Mr. Mohammad Aslam. Excellent show with the ball from Adnan. That's it from